Okay, thank you. Question lodged. Barry Ashmore.
It's I. First of all, it's really great to see so many people here, which is thanks to the efforts of others, not thanks to the town council or the clerk or deputy clerk, because their efforts were to put one poster in the notice board. But what I would say is I would encourage you, now you've had a taste of what the town council are all about, to come along to town council meetings and observe and or submit your questions to the town council. That's not my question, that's a pre-question statement. My question is this: a year ago, the Mayor, Paul Jones, prevented me from asking a question at the town council meeting because it wasn't exactly as submitted to the clerk. The question was about involving all 21 town councillors in the development of a town centre regeneration plan. At that meeting, the Mayor effectively said, yes, all 21 councillors will be involved in the development of such a plan. At the subsequent meeting in August, I asked, what specific progress has been made on the creation of an effective town centre regeneration plan since the meeting on the 18th of May? This was answered to indicate that the matter would be addressed as part of the Heanor Loscoe action plan. Bear with me. However, the action plan is not a town centre regeneration plan. And effectively, those items in the council's action plan are all lofty ambitions but no specific detail. For example, it says, work with partners to ensure Heanor Town Centre becomes a vibrant economic area and attract a new generation of entrepreneurs to put roots in the town, helping to build the town as a future-facing go-to destination for a new generation of visitors. Nobody don't argue with that, with their lofty ambition. But in the action column, all it says is discussed with relevant cabinet members of Amber Valley Borough Council, like that's going to get it done. There's some great developments in the town, funded by the government, not by the town council or Amber Valley Borough Council. They're managing them. They are managing the grammar and they're managing the marketplace. But it's the town, it's the Borough Council, not the town council, that's doing that. The town council seem incapable of taking meaningful and positive action to improve Heanor. Will the council now accept that there are significant shortcomings and explain why they have failed to engage with our chairman, Dr. Stefan Kraskowski, who is not only a Heanor resident, he's an expert town planner who town councils pay to advise them. He's offered his services for free, and the council haven't taken him up on that. And will the council accept that they have to work much harder to engage with residents and local groups and need to spend our money where it matters most, on the town?
Alison Warner. Hello.
We came today to ask the councillors for support as the Florence Shipley is a proposed closure from Derbyshire County Council, and I just wondered if everybody was aware of that. Yeah. It's been kept very quiet. The letter should have come out to members of the family for the residents sooner than what it have. I only got mine last week and my mum is a resident. So for Councillor Avenue, I was going to ask some support.
Okay. So
and how much support are the town council willing to give?
Yeah, and also I think your 12-week date that you've just given for a reply and answers is longer than we've got, isn't it?
We have to give. My mum is also in Gloucestershire Care Home, and the form that Alison's referring to is it has to be sent back by the 6th of August, because on the 7th of August there's going to be a meeting whereby the two proposals of which care homes are going to, the 16 Derbyshire County Council, God heavens, are going to be closed and which are to be left open, is going to be decided at that meeting, so I understand.
Have you, so they're doing, so I understand that they're doing consultation on the closure of Florence Shipley.
It's one of, so there's two proposals. Option
Right.
one is the closure of 9 care homes, and option 2 is the closure of 11, and that's separate to all the day services that are part of the residential home.
Right.
So Florence Shipley is included in option 2, closure of 11 homes, and obviously I'm sure a lot of you from the local know that not only is Florence Shipley a care home for a lot of people with Alzheimer's and dementia, it's got the Dutch quality mark. It's also a community hub. It has a hairdresser, it has a cafe. You can use the rooms that they have there, you can put them for whatever activity you might need them for. So not only is it providing a vital service to keep members of the public safe that are local residents and have lived here all their life. If that closes, your nearest care home is Ashfields down the road, where the top up for family members is £400 a week.
460.
Wow. So how, we can't afford to pay £400 a week.
Also, it's rehabilitation beds, isn't it?
Yeah.
People coming out of hospital, and Ilkeston Hospital is down to one ward, and we no longer really have Heanor Hospital. So where do they expect people to go?
You wanted to talk about this or separate?
Replying.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I am aware that there are multiple petitions. I know that the prospective candidate, Lady Candidate's actually got her own petition. Well, there's a Derbyshire-wide petition. With all the MPs. Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
Details of that. And I know...
We've not been given any information. We're trying to find information, and we can't get it.
Right.
Is this an online petition or a paper petition?
There is an online one. I don't know if there is a paper one, but I will find out for you. And the town councillors the town councillors are supportive of the cause and don't want to claim.
So Nicola at the back feels,
sorry.
she might have a response.
I didn't even know you guys had a town meeting. I found this out on the Poplars in Heanor when I had to have my son's shoes repaired.
Yeah.
So there's not enough advertising.
We have 4 people annual meeting, and the mayor will not say.
We know that.
But it's a good thing.
Yeah, but we need more.
Yes, great. Okay, sorry, I'm just conscious there's still loads of people. So no, it's all right. It's just Nicola at the back might have some information for you.
We had a vision meeting on Thursday, which was when we were told about this. I haven't had a chance to put it on our Facebook yet. The council, Derbyshire County Council, has got a website that you can go, touch, see and comment on the proposals that have been made at the level 1 and level 2. But it is available on DCC. It's called Proposed Redesign of Residential Care and Day Opportunities for Older People, which is, there's quite a lot of petitions on there. So after the meeting, I'll put it on our Facebook and it can be shared by whoever wants to share it. You might be able to get to it to get some more information for yourselves.
Do you want to tell everybody your Facebook handle? So, Heanor Vision.
I didn't even
Could the town council put this
No.
petition on
Onto the wire.
Facebook? Okay.
Yeah, we'll put it wherever.
Okay, super.
Yes.
So, sorry.
Yeah, I can share it.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, if you'd like to have a chat with Andrew at the end, take your contact details and sort of look into this. See what
Right.
you have.
Anything.
Okay, right, thank you. Melissa, Kelly, next question. Are you talking about the care homes? Okay, one second, Melissa.
Currently, because of which we've formed together with the Labour Group at the county, our regions to live there, so a number of conservatives, we're trying to stop the majority of conservatives from closing all the nursing homes. That's our plan at the moment. We will call it in as a group.
What to stop? each option to stop it
Both
all.
options, we want to stop both options.
Yeah.
People like-
So is there a support group,
Yeah,
what
we
we
will.
use, what you guys?
We've already worked with the Labour group and the group that live there, and about 7
I
conservatives.
did go and see, and I don't know.
Okay, so the other thing is I've noticed there's a few business owners around the town. I think it'd be a good idea if those business owners raise their hands, you might be able to, if you collect some names on a paper petition, you might get some businesses saying they'll take petitions, so.
We need letters. They said that letters
Letters.
are more important for what
Okay.
we, for your community, how you feel.
Well, if you have a chat with the Ian Division, people at the back, at the end of the meeting, and maybe get this out on social media and figure out how everybody can help. Right, next one. Kevin. Oh, sorry, Melissa. Sorry.
I've got a couple of questions. I'm cooking here, aren't I? But you were saying about the other two town parks. So, what else do they do apart from organising the Christmas lights? Because that was just one example.
I think if you want an answer to that, I can't give you that here tonight. I think it's wrong to be discussing to employees' job descriptions.
I'm not
They
blaming
deal with all
anyone,
the
I'm just asking
they
what the
deal
town
with all
park
the
does.
Okay.
And everything that goes on. I'm not at the town hall, so anything that
I'm conscious of time, because you said we've got this today. Okay, so that big question. Next question.
It's just,
Why don't-
it's such a simple question, that you could just answer.
But we
I just don't see why it takes 12 weeks to get an answer, and you are an experienced clerk, and you work with them a
Okay,
lot.
so the question
It's just debating stuff all the time.
your question is, what do the clerks do?
Yeah, because if they just
Okay.
do the Christmas light switch on,
Okay,
I want to know a bit more.
okay, so you want to
We're
know what they
paying
do with the
for-
time?
We're now paying for 3 clerks.
Can
Okay,
I just give a short answer to that question?
you can do, yes.
I'm taking a button,
Yeah,
and I approached the council to say I want to do a free concert in the market, a bit like Ripley do with the Ripley Music Festival. They did absolutely no wrong. I says, I will arrange bands to come and play free of charge. I'll supply the sound equipment myself. I said, what I'd like you to do is advertise. They didn't even bother with that. This is always going to every shop. I went around every shop, not one had heard of it. Their answer then was, well, we're not really doing it because we didn't do it last year.
okay.
Does that answer your question?
This is the problem, isn't it? But yet we're paying for 3 clerks.
Okay, did you have another question?
Yes,
Yes.
so I've looked through, and I took the accounts, and can you, but obviously I know you can't give me an answer now, which is disappointing, but there's something in the accounts for 2,688, and it is for a radiator call out. Seems a little bit steep.
Where have you seen that?
It's in the accounts. So, at the last council meeting, and it was approved by the Labour members.
So 2,688 pounds.
Yeah,
So
and
your
it's
question
to E's website, for E's website, EEZE website, the radiator call out, £2.5 grand.
Okay, so your question is what?
What is
Okay,
it?
all right.
Excess,
Okay.
isn't it?
The next question was me, but I'm chair, so I guess I don't ask the question, so I'll move on to.
Do you want me to ask the question?
No, it doesn't matter, so. I'll tell you what, I do mine, am I allowed to ask my question?
You can answer it.
Right, okay, all right, I'm going to do mine again, because this is only answer comment. Joe, here, I've seen your hand, and you're up to the list. Joe, you're. I've got you there. Or is it on? Yeah?
No, it was a little bit in response to the lady.
Me?
Yes. So, like I say, I'm quite new, so what I wanted to know is, one, how do you get into being town councillor then? Because I agree with you that we do need more younger members. And two, if we aren't in agreement with the town councils that are already in position, do us as residents have any power of changing that? As in, if we sat in a room here saying that actually there's councillors that sit there and actually they're saying that we want to put this forward, but because we've got a majority of people that are always going to win, how are we ever going to change that?
At the next election, through conference.
That's one way.
Yeah,
The other way
no
is, I'll let you look at this, I will answer these questions.
Sorry, did you just say something like 2027?
2027.
Well, unless vacancies come on, get to change the town councillors, there'd have to be an election.
There is going to be
Hold on. Is this an answer, Barry? I've seen your hand. Barry, is that an answer?
There is going to be a by-election on the 11th of July, to vote for the Heanor West Ward, I believe.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you think there's better people than the ones that the controlling group might put forward, then vote for the better people.
Okay.
Not for the controlling group's person.
Next question, Kevin then.
Do the council believe that it is appropriate to use the grant of our money for political purposes, such as the totally uncalled photograph of the Labour parliamentary candidate Lindsay Farnsworth at the presentation of a cheque for £3,000 of our money to Selcare?
Okay, Rob, that's a question. Next one, Alison.
It's the
Oh,
question.
sorry.
He wants
Oh,
to ask the
okay.
question.
Sorry. The marketplace. They spent a lot of money on the marketplace. There used to be 4 disabled parkings on the marketplace. There's now only 2. Do the council prefer bedding plants to disabled parking?
On the students who disabled parking, in their wisdom, there's a couple of parking places where you put your car, you can't get out because there's either a lamp post at the side of the door or something else in the way. Who's planning for that?
Okay, well, I mean, the marketplace proposals did go through public consultation, I think, quite a few times. And I don't know what comments they had. But it was undervalued in the consultation on the marketplace.
What happens at the end?
Yeah, okay. Are you posing that just as a comment or as a question? You're just making that as a comment to be represented, passed on? Okay, sorry, yeah, okay. Barry, is that a response?
Yeah, no, what I was going to say is, can we propose a potential solution? The town council rent car parking spaces at the rear of the town hall for whatever purpose. Because you've got able-bodied people, like the councillors and the clerks using those spaces. Should we ask the council to make those disabled parking spaces?
I think
Those parking spaces are actually paid for by the residents of the
By
okay, all right. Okay, so we've got a problem and a potential solution with the question. Thank you. Right. Next person. I just got green there. Somebody in a green top. No? Okay. Maybe the striping blue and white top.
Alison, my sister, asked a question about Florence Shipley.
Okay, so you're covered. Simon. Was Simon? Yeah. You have a question. Or was it a comment?
Quite open. So, first thing, well actually I was going to ask about the town regeneration, town renewal. I think the gentleman behind us captured most of that. It appears that the questions are going to be put forward. Hopefully we'll get a positive answer from somebody. certainly probably for the benefit of everybody in this room. It's positive, obviously, that everything's being done, albeit in the actual parking spaces and that immediate area. There's so much more to be done as well. I think people in here want to see something, you know, positive coming out of that. Are we actually going to be doing something about it? And is there something in the budget for it? The main point I wanted to really add, it wasn't really a question. The gentleman put a question forward about the state of the potholes. Working in utilities, I can tell you that, for instance, if it's water, gas, electric, or whatever, if there is a network failure, be it a leak, could be gas, whatever, water, we then have to obviously go out and repair that leak. Following that, when the ground reinstated, somebody from the council will inspect that work. If it's not up to the required standard, then a defect notice is served, and we have to go back and put it right. The question fundamentally is around what does the council do? I know there are highways inspectors that go out there, but it's the whole audit process and fault process that needs to be scrutinised. As the gentleman rightly put it, when you're going out there and chucking lumps of tarmac into the ground, that's only going to cover it for so long as it's just a sticky glass on top, which ultimately is going to work its way loose when the rain and the frost and everything else has done its job. So it's really the guys going out there, checking, scrutinising and making sure it's meeting basic minimum requirements that it should have for that road. And you only have, nobody in the room has to be an expert, you can just go out there and see it, witness it with your own eyes. It's absolutely appalling. And there's still a way to go out there. Yes, I can see visually it's happening, but there's a lot more to do. I think people in this room want answers. You know, what are the council doing? Stand up in this room and answer to the people. Tell them what they're doing about the roads. The people out there are actually responsible for doing it.
If we pass,
we know there's not a massive budget for it. I think everybody appreciates that. But what little budget they've got, tell us how you're directing the finances and how you're directing your resources to get it sorted out.
You pay road tax and car.
So it's an idea. You're right, highways. If we asked as residents have a bit of a feedback meeting, can we invite, can the town council on our behalf invite somebody from Derbyshire County Council, Pothole Department, Highways to come here and maybe field some questions? Yeah, okay. There we
Are
are.
they going to come with the council as well?
Pardon?
Are they going to come with the council as well? On there? Or just in?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. Just going back to my list. Dave, you're next on the list. Okay.
My question, kind of proposal would be, I suppose, I've myself had an issue getting access to a dentist, as well as other welfare facilities that provide medical services, doctors. I'm sure we're all aware that it's, well, catching fog, really, essentially trying to get a meeting with either a dentist or a doctor. What I'm asking is, when the council are approving new builds or to increase the population through the refugees or bringing children in from outside of the area to home them here, which I'm not opposed to, obviously children need homes, that they first do a sense check on how many welfare facilities such as dentists and doctors that we have, and if it can sustain this growth of population. Because to me, at the moment, we don't have enough facilities to service the residents of Heanor already.
Okay. Well, I think, could we do something similar as, so Amber Valley responsible for planning, if you're touching on something called Section 106 Contributions to Community Infrastructure Levy, which is designed to pay for some of these things, could we ask somebody from Amber Valley's planning department to come and explain how they're doing Section 106 calculations or SIL? I don't know whether they do SIL or Section 106 in Amber Valley. Yeah, okay, thank you. There was another hand, Leonie. You have, I'm sure you have to go again.
I mean, do you want me to say anything I was going to say together? One of the things in answer to yourself, which is the local plan, with regards to sort of
housing and the infrastructure around you. That has just closed. The consultation has actually been open and has just closed. It was everybody's opportunity, and I think we discussed it in the vision meeting several times. And I'm chair of the division, and I'm going to have my little opportunity, whilst I've got a captive audience, to say that we have a meeting every third Thursday at St Lawrence Church. If you want to have a look at the sort of things that we do, I put more on the map there. If you want to see some good things going on, there's some good things that have gone on that we've done. The next thing we've got can be actually a horticultural show, and then there's also the Helping Academy for the Carnival. So there's some wonderful things. I think on the Carnival, I think it was the town council that put me in contact with Florence Shipley with regards to some information. Yeah, there's somebody we've been in contact with about actually coming to the Carnival to do some publicity and public work, as well as the horticultural show. So we are trying to give opportunities to people within that, within that arena. But as I say, we also offer public meetings. We have one in March and we have one in October. And we've had big representatives from Amber Valley Borough Council, we've had the Crime Commissioner, we've had the police. We've had a lot of people that we actually bring in and actually come and talk to us. We do a lot of training, we do a lot of, the next thing we're going to do in July is to look at shopfront grants and other grants that are available. We've got a plethora of things that you can access. You just want to go and have a look at the back, and you want to give your details whilst you're here. We can put you on our mailing list, and we can keep you in contact with a lot of information that possibly, there's a lot of questions in this room that I sort of think, well, actually, if you came to one of our meetings, you'd have the conduit with which to actually speak to some of the people that you're wanting to talk to tonight, in a different arena. As I say, and they have often, town councillors have often stood at the front of our public meetings and answered and taken questions and answered them straight, face to face. So please, come and have a look. I mean, we've done cinemas in the park, we've run the market, the actual Heanor market. I'm actually on the programme board for the Future High Street Fund, and that's actually something that's been very integral to us. With the grammar, the marketplace, and also wider street housing as well. And part of that massive, over £8 million grant, we've been integral to the process of that as well. If you've got any questions you want to shout at me about parking, you've got to remember that there's 70 parking spaces being created at the grammar as well. And there will be obviously an element of disabled parking on there too. There'll be lots of facilities on there for people to actually use when that's up and running. So there are bits and pieces coming up. Sorry.
When will that be?
That will be later on in the year. So you understand that there's been a massive project. I'm going to put millions here, massive project. Marketing has been a massive project. So I'm not here to, I'm going to say to you, please come and see us the third Thursday of every month at St Lawrence Church. At 7 p.m. Please come and talk to us, because actually there's loads. When you talk about Florence Shipley, it was discussed. You were on our agenda, and and all you have to do is sign into heanor.org, and you can actually sign up to our sign-up sheet, and we'll send you emails and agendas anytime. Please come over there. Please come and see what we've done. Please come and see what we can do. And like members of the division, just kind of put your hand up, please. Okay, we're here. So come and see us at the end. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Right, I've seen other hands go up, so I have seen you. But I'm just going to go to the slips because they were next. So we gave out, slips were given out at the start for people who didn't want to necessarily stand up. So we've got a question here, and it says, has there ever been any public consultation about the town council sponsorship of Heanor Town Football Club, which only benefits a small proportion of residents? Would our money be better spent on the town itself? So that's a question. So we can lodge that for a response.
I suppose the answer there is that no, there hasn't been any public consultation, and it's up to the members of the town council to decide where they want to put their foot.